Okay, so the Season 5 Storm release notes are here, so let's go through them. Okay, so first up we have the new unit, the Susana Wall, I think that's how you pronounce it. So he is the third unit from Gundam 00, and actually the second unit from Gundam 00 in a row. He is a melee unit, and he's essentially one of those melee units where you have to dump all your abilities onto somebody to confirm the kill. And his whole thing is you need to set them up with his slow ability, which even the developer says if you miss with the slow ability, it's not going to be a very good time for you. You need to hit them with that ability. So you hit them with a slow, which will obviously slow them, but also make them more vulnerable to you. And then his passive is if you get a kill or an assist, then you will heal for 400 armor. So it seems very powerful. On the live stream, I've seen people in the chat when they were unveiling him, they were calling it Exia on crack, which seems very appropriate. He does seem very strong. I might give him a bash. I'm not really good with melee units, hence why I don't play as them. But I might force myself to try him out because he does seem pretty fun and a bit dominant. So I might give him a bash. I'm actually glad the new unit isn't a Gundam. It's just a normal mobile suit. So I hope they keep that up, more variety, because I don't want this just to become nothing but Gundams. I want more mobile suit variety added. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Then we have balance adjustments, which we'll talk about later. Here's the timestamp here if you want to just skip to that. Okay, events. So obviously it's a new season, so there's going to be more events. So for the first month, there's basically going to be an event every week. So here's the overview. Players can obtain supply pod tickets and customization items, including unit skins for the Gundam Exia and the GM, by completing challenges that are only available during the event period. So all these challenges are pretty easy to do. There's 3 per week, and it's pretty much every one of them is win 3 matches and then deal some damage, get a total of kills, use your G maneuver and repairs, and then all of them also have to play 15 matches. And essentially, week 1 you unlock the Exia skin, week 2 you unlock the Exia weapon skin, week 3 you get the GM skin, and then week 4 you get the GM weapon skin. And these skins look really good. Like, just the plain white skins in this game just look very crisp and nice. I've always said that, and it's the same for these. These look very good. So these event challenges are always pretty easy to do because they are very passive. So yeah, they'll be fun to do. Then we have another login event. So event period June 28th until July 26th. So again, pretty much the first month. Overview. During this period, players can log into the game to obtain various rewards, including the Tiger Yellow Lines unit and weapon skins for the Susana Wall, player icons, capital points, and supply pod tickets. So here's that Tiger Yellow Lines there. It looks actually pretty badass. The heavy arms stamp looks pretty good. So let's see, day 1, capital points, then supply pod ticket, then more capital points, then supply pod ticket. Day 5, you get the Tiger Yellow Lines, then another supply pod ticket, then the heavy arms heads, supply pod ticket, capital points, and then the Tiger Yellow Lines weapons skin. So again, you don't have to log in 10 days in a row. It's just log in 10 days in total. Okay, so you've got essentially 30 days to do this. So pretty easy, and is the most passive thing ever because you literally just log in and get it. So pretty easy to get free supply pod tickets and capital points and some customization stuff. And that, again, that Susana Wall skin looks pretty cool. I really like that one. How to collect. Rewards can be collected from the in-game present box by logging into the game during the event period. Login bonus will be reset every day at reset, essentially. Rewards will be kept in the present box for 30 days. After 30 days, the rewards will be deleted. Yes, so remember, collect your rewards from the present box or they will go away. Season 5 Pass Storm. What is a Season Pass? I don't need to read this because we all know what a Season Pass is. Okay, so the item shop. New items are now available in the item shop. Sales period. Sales will begin after the maintenance on June 28th. The sales period is subject to change. Okay, so here's some of these skins here. They all look pretty nice. I'm not going to lie, they look pretty nice. Okay, so we've got this Scars Repair Gundam Exia here. That looks pretty cool. Then you've got River Crab Mahiru. I like the color distribution, but like the dots, I don't know, just kind of makes it look like a big strawberry to me. Kind of don't like it, not gonna lie. And then these unit skins here. So you've got the GM sort of white dingo, looks good. That Mephis skin, what is that? General Revel type Mephis. I like that. And then you've got the Titans type for the Marasai, which really makes it just look like, hey, what if Char piloted a Marasai? So that looks really good. Titans type Ashimar, that looks badass. And then the GM Sniper 2 Lido Wolf type. Ooh, I like that as well. I really like that. Yeah, all these skins are fucking great. I may have to buy 1 or 2 or 5. And then the weapon skins, who cares about weapon skins? Okay, Unit Pack Storm. Okay, so essentially, they do this every season. So you can buy the unit individually, but they'll also have this bundle thing where you get the unit, you get a skin, usually a cool looking skin, which this does look pretty fucking cool. You get a weapon skin with it, which matches it, and then you get a portrait. And that costs 1,980 Evo coins, or £20, $20, whatever your currency is. Now, for the love of God, do not buy the unit and then look at this and go, oh, I like that skin, and then buy this, because then you're just spending extra money that you don't need to spend. If you really want the unit and you don't like this skin, fine, just buy the unit. But if you like this skin and you want the unit, please buy this first, because I think the unit by itself is going to be like 1980, is it? Or is it? No, it's 990, so it's a tenner, and then if you buy this, that's another 20, so that's 30 you'd be spending if you bought the unit first, then this. Please don't waste your money. Like, just be careful, okay? Sales contents, okay, unit skin, white knight, notes of attention. Unit Pack Storm unlocks a unit. Yeah, there we go. Players will not receive compensatory items or points if the unit is already unlocked. So basically we're saying, we can't control if you're a fucking idiot, but we'd like it, because you're giving us more money. But yeah, don't give them more money than you have to. Okay, supply pods. What is a supply pod? Supply pods provide players with random customization items, loot boxes. To purchase a supply pod, players need the currency specified for each supply pods, which could be Evo coins, capture points, or supply pod tickets. Evo coin pod limited. Okay, so there's new skins for the Exia and the gun tank. Okay. So the gun tank one is called the Astral Fire, which I actually really like. Oh, I might have to try and get that, because gun tank is kind of my main. Like, I've played him ever since season 1, and I don't have a skin for him yet, so this might be the one. So yeah, I might need to do that. And then all the other sort of fillery shit. MVP. Oh, alright. MVP for a Mahiru, pretty cool. Player icons, yeah, filler. EC pods. Several items are available in the EC pod, including the Kinjishi and Forest Camo unit and weapon skins for Susana Wall. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Fuck, it's ironic that I fucked up pronunciation of these Japanese names, so I apologise. Sales period, June till July. Okay, yep, month. Pickup items. So you get the gold skin. I've never been a fan of the gold skin. Portrait looks kind of cool. Stamp. Let's see what other stuff you get. MVP's fin funnel barrier for the new Gundam. Ooh, okay, that might be interesting. Blah blah blah, filler. Other supply pods, cat pods and ticket pods will be updated, as well as EC pods, so please check the item appearance rate of each supply pod in the game. Okay. The following items will no longer appear in the EC pod limited after June 20th update. Portraits, Kira and Lakis. Okay. Season 1 sortie customization items for the home console version. Okay. Customization items that appeared in Season 1 sortie will be available for a limited time on the home console version. Excellent. Yeah, so if you cast your memory back, Season 1 for the game was only on PC. And when Season 2 launched, that's when it also launched on the console. But obviously, all the console folk missed out in Season 1. And its Season Pass and all its cool customization items. So that's why, like, if you go through some of the stuff, it'll say, like, oh, can't be unlocked anymore. That's because it was in Season 1. But they always did say they would try and make the stuff available later on. And it appears that that is what they're doing right now. The Season Pass item pack, Season 1, is an item pack that allows users to acquire all the customization items that were available in the Season 1 Sortie Season Pass. The item pack includes the Unicorn Gundam Legendary Unit Skin, Mystic Horn, and more. Sales price, 9.90 Evo coins, so a tenner. That's actually really good. Now, do they... Oh, okay. They say acquire all. Does it mean all? Says, oh, yep, here we go. Yep, seems like it's everything. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Good, good, good. Because the thing I really liked from the Season 1 was, I believe it was the player icon and it was the colony drop. I just loved that. So, wait, is it there? Player icons, colony drop. Yep, there we go. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, and Char as well. Right, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm going to pay £10 simply for the colony drop. I miss it so much. That's what I want. So yeah, we're fucking getting everything. That's great. I'm glad they're doing it in one big pack, because they could have done that thing where it's like, oh, here's pack 1, and then a few weeks later, oh, here's pack 2. You know, really drawn it out and drip fed us like all the content. But I'm glad it's just, no, here's a big fucking pack, buy it. So it will be available from June 28th until August 23rd, which I'm guessing that's when Season 6 starts. So we've got a whole 2 months to get it. Great. I will be buying that. Notes of attention. The Season Pass item pack will not include the supply pod ticket, Evo coins, and capital points that were included in this. Of course not. Because if they would, then that means we'd be getting an entire battle pass for half the price. So obviously it's just going to be the cosmetic stuff. That's fine. Okay, good, good, good. The EC pods that appeared in the Season 1 sortie for limited time. The EC pod Season 1 Limited and Season 1 Limited 2 feature several items, including the Unicorn Gundam. Okay, so some of these skins we missed out on as well. So the Neon Light Unicorn Gundam skin will be available, which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of these Neon Light skins. I really don't like it. The colours just clash too much for me, and I just don't like it. Although, that Zaku 2 ranged, what's that, Raging Sylph? That looks badass. I like that. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. So that's in the first pod. And then in the second pod, you get the Blue Stinger Gundam. I actually do like that. That looks pretty good. And then Over Limit Zaku 2 Melee. That also looks very good. Very good. And then a Portrait RX-782 Gundam. Okay. Very nice. I'm glad they're doing this. Okay. Items that can be purchased with material points, which is the green currency. The unit skins that appeared in Season 1 Sortie on the home console versions of the game will be available in the lineup for a limited time. The G3 Gundam unit skin for the Gundam and the Char's custom Zaku 2S unit skin for the Zaku 2 ranged are now available. Good, because the G3 Gundam looks sick, and the Char's custom, like, you know, it's Char's custom Zaku. It's just as iconic in the Gundam fandom as the Gundam itself. So badass looking, just looks so cool. I'm going to say, I hope it doesn't cost 4,000 material points, but I know it is, because they all do. Oh, but I really fucking want this. I really want the fucking Char custom so bad. So, hopefully I can save up this season and get it. Available period during Season 5. Periods is subject to change. Items that have already been offered previously may be re-offered in the future. Right, so if I miss out on it, it may come back later. We'll see, but yeah, I really want that Char custom. I really want that. Other updates. Season Pass XP earnable in ranked matches has been increased. Rating adjustment in ranked matches for players against Gold 2 or lower when they lose. The order of achievement titles have been changed. New title Susana Wall has been added to the achievements. custom matches can now be played on the home console version. Way, so me and my mates can actually go into a custom game and try stuff out. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's basically the updates for the next season that's coming out, all the events and all that. Pretty good. Okay, let's go into the patch notes. Okay. Overall, units with single-shot ranged attack for their main weapon have had difficulty hitting enemy units, resulting in a lower win rate. So semi-auto, like beam rifles and all that. Therefore, we will enlarge the size of the bullet slightly to make it easier to hit the enemies. The specific values of the adjustments are listed in the relevant unit sections. Compared to mobile fighting units, compared to mobile fighting units, units that can use shields have only one boost step, making it difficult for them to manage their boost gauge in enemy territory and causing them to be destroyed by the enemy more often than not. Therefore, we will adjust the balance of boost gauges and boost steps for some units that can use shields in order to reduce the difficulty to operate them. Specific details of the adjustments will describe, blah blah blah. Okay, first up, Marasai. The size of the bullets have been slightly increased to make it easier to hit with the main weapon. In addition, we have adjusted the attack animation of the Fedayeen rifle beam blade to a sweep instead of a thrust to make it easier to hit. Okay, so Fedayeen rifle bullet size went from 5 up to 8. Again, 5 what? 5 apples? Like, fuck, I sound like a teacher. 5 up to 8, okay, and then the Fedayeen rifle beam blade, change of the attack motion from a thrust to a sweep. The hitbox is now larger to the left and right, making it easier to hit the opponent. Good, because it was very, very easy to miss with that. So I might actually start using the Marasai again. Okay, the Gundam, the size of the bullets have been increased. Okay, bullet size 5 to 8. Okay, very good. GM, the gauge recovery start time after boost will be slightly accelerated to improve the mobility of the units that can use shields. The boost gauge recovery speed while using shields will be made the same as the normal speed as well. Ooh. In addition, the size of the bullets have been slightly... Okay, so time to start the gauge recovery after boost has gone from half a second down to 0.33 seconds. Okay. Boost gauge recovery speed while using a shield 45%, now up to just the full 100%. Nice. And then beam spray gun bullet size 5 up to 8 now. Sazabi. The gauge recovery start time after boost step will be slightly accelerated to improve the mobility of units that can use shields. Yes. The boost gauge recovery speed while using shields has been made the same as the normal speed. Blah blah. Okay, yeah. So unit start time, start to boost gauge recovery after boost step, half second down to 0.33. Good. Boost gauge recovery speed while using a shield 45% up to the full 100. Beam shot rifle damage down. Damage 26 per shot to now 24. Okay. Beam tomahawk cooldown from 7 seconds, it's now up to 9 seconds. Oh. And then homing boost cooldown 8 seconds down to 10 seconds. Oh, so just nerfs just across the board to this poor Sazabi there. God. That's a bastard, because I was really going to like focus on playing him this season. I mean, the boost coming back quicker can't make that much of a difference to him. Like, maybe it does. We'll see. I can see this being reversed pretty quick. Yeah, okay. Okay, Hyperion Gundam. The gauge recovery, blah, 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 blah. We will also adjust the HP and defensive performance of the Armure Lumiere to reduce the impact, improving mobility. Okay, so hit points for the Hyperion from 1000 down to 900. Ooh. And then the same boost gauge stuff, half second down to 0.3, 45% to 100. Okay. Armor Lumiere barrier durability value 2000 down to 1500. Ooh, okay. Pretty interesting. See how that works. Gundam Exia. In order to balance the mobility of this unit, the boost step recovery will be fine-tuned to slightly increase the difficulty of disengaging battles without using skills. Okay. Units time to start boost gauge recovery after boost step 0.8 seconds up to 0.95 seconds. Okay. Barbatos. Pretty much the same thing. Time to start boost gauge recovery from 0.7 seconds up to 0.95. Wow, Didn't know it was 0.7 seconds. Fucking hell. Okay. Gun tank. Oh, don't touch the gun tank. The gun tank's ability to contest with mobile units will remain the same, but its HP will be reduced. So that it won't be too strong against ranged units. No. Unit HP 1200 down to 1100. That's not too bad. Bop missile. Fire rate of the focus fire 0.12 to 0.1. Okay. This will fix an unintended adjustment made during the 525 updates. Okay. Charge. Effect time 2 down to 1.4. Okay. And then launch core fire. Amount of points required to activate 7300 is now up to 7800. Okay. Wee bit of an adjustment. I'll need to try him out when this launches. Very interesting. Tornado Gundam. We will decrease the magazine size of the beam rifle and lower the unit's HP to make it harder to achieve Moonbeam Butterfly. Moonbeam Butterfly. I always thought it was Moonlight Butterfly. Like, am I living in a sort of Mandela effect here? I always thought it was Moonlight Butterfly. Okay, either way. Since the unit's win rate is still very high. On the other hand, the amount of points required to activate the Moonlight Butterfly. Look, yeah, fucking... Even they say it there. Moonlight Butterfly. Moonbeam. Moonlight. What the fuck? Will be reduced so now that the above changes don't cause Tornado to not get the G maneuver at all. Okay, so HP is going from 1100 down to 1000. Okay. Beam rifle magazine ammunition going from 12 down to 10. Ooh. And then Moonbeam Butterfly. Fucking Moonlight. Amount of points required to activate 9700 is now only 9000. Ooh. I can see that getting spammed a lot more. Alright, this will be interesting. New Gundam. Okay, size of the bullets. Okay, yeah. Beam rifle, bullet size from 5 up to 8. Okay, fin funnel. New Gundam will no longer accumulate fin funnel marks on invincible units. Okay, invincible units. So, what, just Zaku melee when he's just standing there? You can't just, like, prep the funnels for when he comes out of it to melt them? Okay. Okay. That's... okay, that really doesn't affect him whatsoever. If anything, it's a buff. Ashimar. Okay. In order to make it easier to engage in battle, the cooldown of Ashimar's skill will be reduced. Damage numbers will be adjusted to make sure Ashimar isn't overpowered. Napalm grenade. Cooldown 12 seconds down to 10. Fucking hell. But the damage is going from 22 down to 19. Okay. Interesting. We'll see how that works out. Methis. No. The cooldown of the gun turret will be extended since the current cooldown was allowing the gun turret to be placed constantly. Well, yeah. Gun turret. Cooldown from 9 seconds is now 12 seconds. Ooh. Alright, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Oh, okay, I'll need to try that. GM Sniper 2. In order to differentiate it from the Gundam Dynames, GM Sniper 2 will be changed to be able to snipe in the air, allowing it to better utilise the jump booster. Additionally, the survivability of sniping will be improved, since the win rate of sniper units were trending low, except when I play. Unit HP 800 up to 900. Okay. Number of boosts going from 1 up to 2. Ooh, very nice. Hovering behaviour has been changed so that the unit can stay in the air, similar to the Ashimar. Ooh, very nice. Sniper rifle changed to be able to aim in the air by consuming a boost gauge. Okay. Scoping in the air will not be possible unless a certain amount of boost gauge remains. Okay. You will continue to consume more boost gauge if you hold the scope state. Aiming in the air consumes a certain amount of boost gauge. While G maneuver is active, aiming in the air will not consume boost gauge. Okay, so they want you to be able to jump and then hold boost and stay in the air and snipe, but it's going to be, you're going to be doing it quick. So it's going to be jump, hover, snipe. It's not good. It's not as if you're going to be jump and hover. Oh, there's somebody, snipe and then land. Okay, so it's going to be very like quick shot. It's not like you're going to be like hovering in there continuously. Okay, we'll see how that works. Might need to change my button layout for him if that's the case then. We'll see. Gundam Dynames. The survivability of sniping will be improved since the win rate. Okay. Unit HP 800 up to 900. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Others fixed an issue in which it was difficult to see the amount of shield durability gauge after shield durability reached 0. Okay. Motion adjustment, Tornado Gundam, beam rifle, modified the shooting animation when not charged. A charged shot and non-charged shot shared the same motion before the new charged shot motion will be shorter. Okay. Adjusted the movement animation while aiming. The animation is now based on the direction of movement. Marasai, the Fedian rifle, adjusted the shooting animation. The animation of the rifle has been adjusted so that it is more neutral when firing in succession. Yeah, it did take up a lot of screen if I remember correctly with the Marasai. Like its recoil seemed very intrusive. Map adjustments. Adjustment of the position of repair packs. The position of the repair packs have been adjusted for easier access when in battle. Thermal plant domination. I hate that map. Some of the shapes of the ceilings have been adjusted because there were many cases in which flying and units with blink skills were getting stuck. The shape of the high ground in target area B has been adjusted to make it climb, so before and after. Okay, yeah, it's much more open. Yeah, okay. Okay. We'll see how that works. Model adjustments. The model of the area set to be impassable was quite small in relation to the collision, so the shape of the model was adjusted. The collision itself has not been changed. The collisions have been fixed for places that the unit should be able to get on top of but could not have. Okay. Buried City Headquarters. It seemed difficult for some attackers to return to the respawn point during the core phase, so the operation and shape of the shutter gimmick have been adjusted to allow the return of the respawn point a bit easier. You can ride the upper surface of the shutter gimmick to be raised near the respawn point during the core phase. Okay. Rule adjustments. Headquarters rule revisions. The following adjustments have been made due to matches lasting longer than expected. Yeah, those matches lasted fucking way too long. Way too long. It really was a tug of war. The following adjustments have been made to shorten the length of each match by increasing the importance of each round. The victory condition has been changed to 3 points. Okay, so it was 5, but now it's down to 3. Core phase time has been extended. Area phase time has been extended. The amount of time required to secure the target area has been extended and increased the core's durability value. Yeah, it does seem a bit weak. But then again, you don't want it to be too bullet spongy. You know, you don't want it to be too beefy. So hopefully they've thought of that. To reward the attacking team, the defending team will no longer obtain a point if the core is at least half destroyed. Okay. In conjunction with this adjustment, the headquarters rule is now matching for casual matches only. Okay, that's fine. I don't play ranked anyway. Because I can't fucking find a match. Matchmaking rate adjustments. The amount of rate fluctuation will be strongly influenced by the level of your activity during the match. We will continue to monitor the impact of the change and make periodic adjustments as necessary. Alright, and that is the balance adjustments for Season 5. I feel sorry for the Sazabi fans out there. Like, he just seems to be not in a good place, and now he's just in a worse place. But yeah, so new unit, a whole bunch of new events, login events, just passive events for just playing the game. We're getting all the Season 1 cosmetic stuff that us console players missed out on, so that'll be available to buy. Yeah, seems very good. I'll probably jump in this season, give it a good bash. Hopefully, I'll try out the new unit, and I'm good with him. If I haven't got high hopes because it is a melee unit, and I'm just not good with melee units. But I might force myself to get good with him. Again, I can try him out for free on the firing range. So if I get, as can you. So if I don't like the feel of him, then I just won't buy him. But yeah, that's everything. Hopefully this video was informative for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.